Hello everyone, this is Fernando, also known as Mission Handy. Today I want to talk about coronavirus and fear. So first of all, I want to show you guys I am fully protected. I got a filter on the bottom and I got my mask on the top to seal my my breathing system. So like I said, I want to talk about fear because fear is a big obstacle right now because people are afraid of dying. So you sitting here watching this video, you're probably like, like some of us don't want to watch this stuff anymore because it's all over the news, all over the social media. People are like freaking out. Some people don't believe this. I see it because I talk to friends. Usually it's the ignorant youngsters, who don't believe this. And it's not because they're ignorant, my bad. It's because they're young and they don't believe stuff like this. But stuff like this happens a lot. Different viruses, different kind of, circumstances or situations that end up terminating population. China has done it. China has started it, and China's purpose, I believe that it was trying to put fear on the world, not just on them, on everyone. And fear causes panic. So when people panic, there's chaos. So people can panic two ways. You can panic in a way where you're like, you know what, I'm afraid of dying, and I'm gonna wear a mask, or I'm not gonna go outside. There's people that won't step out the door, like literally won't even open the door or just step out because they're so afraid of dying. And fear is a good thing and it's a bad thing. If you're a believer, fear is not a good thing because when you trust God and you believe God, and you probably ask yourself, well, why is God allowing all this to happen? God doesn't allow it. It just happens. We live in a fallen world, and this world, you guys, is falling apart. It's falling apart. I believe it's the end days, believe me or not. I don't want to get into that, but I'm not saying 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 2 years. No, I don't know. Nobody knows. 20 years, who knows? Well, I can say that it's not going to get better. People are sitting here, I'm sitting here waiting for this virus to go away. People are sitting in their house, just kind of hanging out, it's going to go away. But the reality, you guys, it's not going to go away. The coronavirus came here to stay. It came here to stay, and it's going to stay. We're going to have to learn how to live around it and with it. Being with precautions. Wash your hands, disinfect your car, your doorknobs, your phone, your kitchen sink, you go out, spray, you touch something, you don't, people are not even going to be able to say hi to each other, man, for a while. You're not going to be able to shake hands. People are still going to be, until it all settles down. But in reality, when is it going to settle down is the question. Oh, they say April, some say May. You know what? I believe as a Mexican, I'm in Mexico right now, and I've seen a lot of stuff. I haven't seen anybody or known anybody that has coronavirus. I heard people that end up with coronavirus end up in a hospital. And I heard some bad things about, oh yeah, you have the symptoms, hard chest, your pain in your chest, phlegm, sneezing, headache, fever, all the symptoms that coronavirus gives you. So if anybody has a flu, they're freaking out. Or if your neighbor has a flu, you're freaking out, your neighbor's freaking out, your head, the fear comes in again. A lot of people end up going to the hospital and they say they die. Hospitals are congested of people. And it's not just people that actually have the coronavirus. It's people who have symptoms that it could just be a flu. My sister had a flu. She had a sore throat. She had, she had something with her throat, and she had fever. And we gave her antibiotics, gave her some, for pain and the fever, and she's back to normal. She's out and about right now. She's good. Did she have fever? Did she have coronavirus? Did she fight it? I don't know. But if I would have taken her to the hospital, to an actual hospital, because the government hospital here, wants you to take them there because they won't have control. How the heck do I know they're not gonna, say, well, your sister died, she had coronavirus. There's so many people with sickness and coronavirus right now that the hospitals are so full and packed. Some hospitals here in Tijuana, I mentioned that they're closing down just for coronavirus patients. So I don't know what they're doing to people. I don't know if they're actually doing something to make them, even die. I don't know. I don't want to use those strong words, but think about it. We live in a cruel world. Money, government, who knows? So what I'll say with this, you guys, with fear it's your worst enemy right now. Don't be afraid. Trust God. Believe in yourself. Beware. If you get sick, don't go to a hospital in Mexico. I know you guys, this is for the country. This is a video that's gonna go international, and I'm not just saying in this country. I know the US, I don't know if they're doing that, but what I'm trying to say is be careful, be really careful, and take care of yourselves. It's all gonna go away. We don't know when. We're all waiting for a certain day. I believe that when the US has all cleared, and the US is back in action or back in active mode, the where it is back to normal, then everything else will fall. Because the US, believe it or not, it's the head of the world. It's you guys know what I'm saying. So I know you guys know, and for those who don't believe it, yeah. And that's what I believe, that when the U.S. goes back to normal, everything else will. Because the U.S. it's more realistic, it's more honest, they're more into things, they're more like in your face. Mexico and other countries, they hide stuff. They are afraid, everybody's panicking. They might even giving people shots, maybe just to get rid of them, because there's no space in the hospitals. And everybody wants the space for themselves in case they get sick. So the people higher up above are the ones doing this. They're handling this in a way that it's fearful, and it's because they don't trust. They're afraid, and because they are afraid of dying. So, you know what? With that said, you guys, please continue to watch my channel. I will keep you guys posted on what's going on and how this thing moving. Pray, trust God. Don't panic. Don't have fear. Just listen and watch. The best thing you can do for yourself is analyze, sit back, and think for yourself. Don't sit there and go on social media and get yourself full with stuff. Don't do that. No. People are gonna make videos just to try to be out there because they're bored. They're at home, panicking, or don't have nothing to do, or they get the wrong information. Believe it or not, though, the majority of things you hear on the internet are true. But don't go out there and try to overwhelm yourself with that stuff. It's best if you just follow the protocol. You go out. If you go out the store, stay 3 feet away, 4 feet if you can. Disinfect your hands. Wear a mask. Wear goggles if you can. Glasses, whatever. The virus is not in the air like some people might think. The virus it's not floating in the air, because if that was the case, we all be infected. What happens is, if I sneeze or cough, the virus jumps about 2 feet, or maybe about a meter, 3 feet, whatever. And that's why they say stay away 3 feet. And then it drops. It's too heavy to be floating in the air, because if it was floating in the air, we'd really be in deep trouble. So it's not in the air, and we hope it never gets in the air. It's gonna finish off people like any other things that happen around the world. You can look at this as a World War III. I don't care what you want to look at it. You can look at it as the Ebola. You can look at it as other viruses that has killed the humanity. You go back, there's a lot of history on a lot of viruses and a lot of things that have attacked the earth to try to finish off population. And it's gonna get even worse. There's gonna be a subject that I want to talk about in the next video. I want to talk about how things are gonna start changing. There's gonna be a big change right now. From this point on, when this virus all clears out, because it's gonna clear out, and we don't know when, but it will. It's gonna end. There's gonna be there's a solution. There's gonna be a cure. All that. But till then, take care. Don't go out. I want to talk about, like I said in the next video, I want to talk about how everything's gonna change. How things are gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same no more. This is something that's changing the way the earth and the way we live and the way we think. A lot of people are gonna either turn to God, repent, and be grateful that God help them get through, because a lot of people weren't that lucky. So I want to touch base with you guys on the next video about what's next after this. It's not what's gonna happen next. So with this said, you guys, please share the video, subscribe, like, and have a blessed day.